Man. Whew. All right, y'all. I am so pissed off about that on so many different levels. But yeah, I have no idea. Man, that's crazy. All right, so seems a lot smoother. We're good. Man, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. I don't know. I can't even explain what happened. But we got Clay down in the chat. We got Tyler. Man, I appreciate y'all for still rocking with me, man. I hate that I was trying to fix it. Let me turn this down a little bit. But I was trying to fix the I'm gonna turn down the right one. Yeah, I was trying to fix something that was going on with the settings inside OBS, and it just wasn't doing right. And so I was trying to hurry up and get that straightened out before it completely closed out the stream, and then it closed out the damn stream. So I'm pissed. So this may come up as like 2 different videos on the channel, which is crazy. I hope not. Maybe YouTube could get that to come together. I don't know. I'm about to figure that out. But the settings that I was using was too much. So I just realized that the settings I was using was too much when it comes to, to the streaming system with it not having a graphics card in it. So I had to change what I was doing. It was straight for other stuff, but once you start trying to stream games and stuff like that, it's crazy. All right. So anyways, going back to what I was getting ready to do. So we got Gears 5. Let's hit this benchmark. So we're doing live benchmark. So as you can see, for video, we're going to change this to Ultra. We need to turn vertical sync off. Reduce buffering, minimum frame rate. We're going to change that to no minimum frame rate. Unlimited maximum frame rate. Cinematic, let's change that to unlimited. And just so you can see, everything else is on ultra. Everything is on ultra. Bloom style, I don't even know what that is, but it's on the ultra preset, so that's what we're going to use. So we are on the ultra preset. We're going to hit escape. We're going to apply. I'm going to click back on video, and then we're going to click on benchmark. And as you can see, the top left hand corner, you'll see my overlay. And then, in the benchmark, they have their own overlay, which, we're going to be able to get the results at the end. But yeah, so I'm glad the settings that I'm using now is much better. I definitely would not be using those other settings later. But live benchmarks with the 3080, I'm definitely going to try to use I'm gonna try to use Borderlands 3. So if you're watching this on VOD, hopefully you watching this all in one video. If not, please check out the initial video. And yes, this is in 4K. You're not gonna be able to watch the video in 4K because I can't stream in 4K. I am actually going to do a separate video just for 4K gaming benchmarks, and you could be able to watch that in 4K. So I think I'm about recording that tonight. I don't know, it's midnight right now, but as you can see, the scaling is at 4K, and we were able to get 69.6 frames per second. So that's, I think that's on par. So Gears of War, it was getting 73. And like I said, just depends on your CPU, but I was actually getting higher when I was running this earlier. So let's run that again. Yeah, we're gonna run that one more time. It's supposed to do, you know, supposed to run 3 and then take an average, but you know, we'll see. And now that I'm thinking about something, I wonder if something running in the background. So I'm at 99% usage. Yep, it's boosting. So yeah, we'll see. I was getting like 73 last time I looked at this. Well, not 73, I was getting around about 72. So it was actually lower this time, so 66 frames per second. So I was actually getting higher. So I was trying to figure out like what's going on. So let me go back and look at my settings. I am, so nothing is happening on the gaming PC. Everything is being captured by my other PC. I'm using a capture card, so it shouldn't be affecting the performance or anything like that, just FYI. So the only thing that's coming from the gaming PC is just the HDMI card that's going to the capture card. So yeah, so this is like really weird. Let me go back here. Make sure I didn't click on nothing crazy when I was scrolling up and down. I'm on full screen. So let's just, I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna change this to high, and then I'm going to change this back to ultra. Let me hit yes. Okay, so vertical sync is off. Minimum frame, yeah. All right. And let me just make sure that I'm not, what else is going on here? And turn off Xbox. I think that's the only other thing that's good. So, all right, so let's try this one more time. So we're still good. All right, let's check this out one more time. Because when I was running this earlier, I was getting like 72. So I'm already seeing a difference in the frame rate. So I don't know what was going on in the background. But I think whatever I just did, I solved the issue. So I believe. But I think we should get closer to what I was originally seeing. So we'll see. But yeah, you know, I like these benchmarks because it's the same benchmark over and over again. You can replicate it. It's the same thing. You can use it for no matter what type of graphics card or processor that you're using. But yeah, 4K, ultra settings. Now, so yeah, I mean, it's a little bit higher, but 67. So I think that's what I got earlier when I was running this. So that is weird. It's so weird. I'm perplexed. I mean, 67 is still good, but it is weird. What monitor am I using? It is a LG. It's should be down in the description below, but it's the LG 27UL 500-W. It's the 4K monitor that I'm using. So yeah, 67. This is at stock settings. You know, I could overclock, but I was actually getting like 71, 72. So that's weird. Okay. All right. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So, and I wonder, did I change anything else? Let me look at my overlay again one more time. So nope. I'm at max power. Didn't change anything else. Oh, well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Something is weird with this. Okay. I'm going to, okay, something wasn't right on this. I just looked at that. I don't know if because I was scrolling with the wheel. Okay, so a couple of things. I just hit the reset thing, so I just want to, I use the custom fan curve, just if y'all don't know. So whatever the default, I don't change anything else, just the custom fan curve that's in there. But I did see something was weird with the memory clock that was down here, so I just reset this. So I'm putting this back at 110% on the power limit. And I'm going to check this, and it looks like everything should be fine here. Let's run this again. Let's run this one more time. Yeah, just taking a look at how, let's see. Yep, 98%. Here we go. I'm seeing some different numbers. Different numbers this time. Different numbers, but we'll see. But yeah, so after this, I'm going to see if I could be able to pull Borderlands 3 back up. If not, I'm not going to worry about it. But definitely we'll take a look at Call of Duty in campaign mode. Because when we were looking at the oh, there we go. See, that's what I was seeing earlier. See, I told y'all. Now, that's what I was seeing earlier. So I knew something was off. Something was wrong. So that's why I was saying, like, what? Like, I ran this benchmark at least about 5-6 times earlier. So this is what I was averaging. I was averaging 71. So, and that's, you know, no overclocks, none of that different type of stuff. I was averaging 71. So I feel good. I have redeemed myself. So Byron, really like having a 34-inch wide Asus PG348Q. Want something close to that size. Yeah, I got a 27-inch. 34 inches is huge, but I can see why people rock with the ultra wide. So yeah. But yeah, just looking at this now, yeah, 71. So that's what I was getting. So if we go back here, they were getting 73. So it's pretty close. So what's funny is that, you know, like I said, 6000 series is going to be a competitor. I wish I could run Borderlands 3 right now. I don't know why it was giving me such a hard time, but we'll see. All right, so we're gonna quit to desktop on this, if it lets me. Yep. All right. So let's see if we can take a look at Borderlands again. See if it'll allow me to log in. I don't know why this is. Why is this having me to do this? All right. I had a hard time logging in earlier when I was trying to do this, so I'm not gonna do it again. All right. So I'm looking for Call of Duty. Here we go. You better not Call of Duty try to come up with some what? What are you doing? Okay. Down in the chat, y'all let me know. Is Call of Duty, have y'all had this situation where it just started like scanning your game files? Like, why is it scanning my game files? I don't know. This is crazy. See, this is why you don't do stuff live. This is why people playing for stuff. All right, Brian. So a 4K monitor does not have to be a G-Sync then. I think that is based on perspective, because my 4K monitor is G-Sync compatible. It's not a G-Sync monitor, it's just compatible. But I get screen tearing if I don't use VSync. So unless I use VSync, you know, I'll see screen tearing all over the place and it drives me crazy. So when I play on my 4K monitor, it's not fast-paced games. You know, it's usually like, you know, maybe Gears of War, or, you know what I'm saying, like some along those lines. But fast-paced stuff, I actually play on my my 1440p monitor because it goes up to 165 hertz. My 4K monitor maxes out at 60 hertz, and so I only play games, you know, like Control or something like that, where I'm not doing fast-paced stuff. So, and that's because I have to use VSync. VSync creates latency, even though in the video control panel, if you choose the fast option for VSync, that actually works pretty well. So I use that, but I would prefer a G-Sync panel, like my 1440p. So, food for thought. This is the first time this has ever scanned my gaming files. So I was trying to match up with some of the things that they have here, but it's not doing what I needed to do. I'm going to try to log in one more time. So let me see. While that is, you know, while my gaming system is doing that, let me see if I can log into Borderlands. I don't know what was going on with Epic Games, man. But yeah, so if you plan on getting a new GPU and you haven't upgraded yet, are you gonna go NVIDIA or are you gonna go AMD? Let me know right now down in the chat. Well, I tell you the truth, man, this thing here is crazy. Let's see. We got Dave Smith going with NVIDIA. Byron, NVIDIA all the way. Dave Swift, but AMD will likely be as nice as well. Yep. Austin Anderson, what's up, man? NVIDIA 3070. Hey, let me ask y'all something about the 3070. Oh, I think I might be able to get in. Let's see. Yes, we are in. I was able to get back into my account. How about that? So let me ask you something about the 3070. They're saying that it's supposed to be on par with the 2080 Ti. It's still kind of hard for me to believe because it's still gonna have 8 gigabytes worth of VRAM. So I don't know, but it, you know, do you think it's gonna be enough? 37 is gonna be like $500, and looking, you know, I guess depending on what you want to play, if you're doing it, it's definitely high refresh rate 1440p all day. But I don't know, just curious about that. Byron, the drivers are too much for me. Yeah, the drivers, and I know I just did something crazy, but I'm trying to stop this right here so it doesn't mess up my performance on what we're about to get ready to do. Yeah, the drivers for AMD are crazy, man. So yeah, I don't know. All right, so Borderlands 3. So now we just took a look. I think in Borderlands it said that they were getting like 61 frames per second, right? So we're not gonna do Call of Duty because it wants to scan files. So this will be the last game that we bench. Well, I don't know. We may benchmark another game. But let's go to options. Visuals. So right now, full screen, my LG HDR 4K monitor, 3840 by 2160. So VSync is off. There's no limits on this. I'm using DirectX 12. The quality preset is ultra, just so you can see all this stuff. And earlier, last time I ran this, I got 6476. So, but we're gonna run it again. So start benchmark. Yep. Let me see. Byron. Yep, the driver's okay. Austin Anderson. I've got a 1050 Ti powering a 1440p 120 hertz monitor, so desperately need to upgrade the GPU in Aurora case. Won't fit anything bigger than a 3070 without mods. Yeah, that's true. I think the 3070 will be buttery smooth with all the gains in 1440p. I believe so. David Smith. Since I bought a 2080 and paid $800 back in 2019, I get upset every time I hear about the 3070. I wanted a 1080 Ti, but couldn't get one. Yeah, I feel you on that, man. I can't lie about that. Yeah, I feel you. I really do. I just feel you. I feel you on that, man. I do. I feel your pain because listen, I bought the RTX 2070 when it came out. Took it back, got the RTX 2080 when it came out. I kept the 2080 for a long time. Paid $800 for the 2080. I ended up picking up a 2080 Ti along the way, and then I sold that with in my first gaming PC. Built another PC, picked up a 2080 Super, which loved that. But yeah, I was hurt. You know what I'm saying? You know, when they first came out with the RTX cards, they was like skyrocket through the roof expensive. And I had bought that 2080 EVGA Ultra XC. It was a great card, but when they came out with that 2080 Super, I was pissed. It's like, what? Where does this come from? But yeah. All right. So now benchmark has been completed. And if we go to options, back to visuals. And we go back here. So now we average 6133. So let me take a look at something. Make sure my system wasn't doing anything else. I'm gonna go back to my, oh, I know what. I closed the afterburner. So let me open this back up. And let's run this one more time. Got to make sure I was getting the power limit. All right. But we saw that the 6000 series was getting 61 frames per second, so it's kind of matching up. David Smith, yeah, I got the same card. Great card, terrible bargain. Yeah, absolutely terrible bargain. It really was. It was a terrible bargain. It was a terrible bargain, man. This is another great benchmark. You know, ultra settings. Oh, you know what I just realized? Let me cancel that. They were using, I just realized, hold on, let me go back. I did this wrong. Let me go back here. So when they ran this on badass quality. So let me change the quality settings. We might have an issue. I don't know. My card gonna be able to keep up. Come on, man. All right, so let me change this. I just thought about something. So if we go back here, I had this on ultra, but there's another setting, which is called badass. And so that's a higher level. Ethan, I'm in the process of upgrading my parts and I'm deciding between the 1660 Ti and 2080. Any input? What type of monitor do you have, Ethan? That would be my question. And so I think I just changed this. Okay, so yeah, it's on badass. All right. So I just changed this to badass. So now we're gonna see what type of benchmark we get. Let's see something here. I'm gonna keep an eye on overlay as we're running this. Okay, fan speed. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay then. So yeah, I want to just take a look at this to see what happens. This was not an optimized game, by the way. This was a terrible game. So you just have just a 60 hertz monitor. Is it 1080p or 1440p, Ethan? But yeah, this game was not optimized at all. So I'd be curious to see what my card gets. There's no reason to actually play this game on badass, you know, quality settings, but they said that that's what they ran their benchmark on, so I'd be pretty surprised. I'd be pretty to see what my card gets though, because right now we averaging 55. So, this is very interesting. Very interesting. We haven't moved up from that 55 either. We're like halfway through the benchmark. 1080p. So yeah, if you're rocking 1080p on the monitor, if you could find a deal on the 2080, I would get that. And a deal is anything under $500. If you're going to be spending $500 or more, just get you a RTX 3070. Yeah, or you could check to see what these AMD cards are gonna start going for. because what I'm seeing right here, it looks like we average below 61 frames per second. So we did 55.87. So I'm a little upset. I'm a little upset that we couldn't do 4K. Hey, $729 card that just came out, and it can't do 4K at stock settings. It can't do 4K 60. So AMD is definitely bringing some competition. That's funny. Huh. How about that? How about that? Okay. We'll see. But definitely see. Okay. So hey y'all, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me tonight. Man, going bouncing around through all these streams and stuff like that that's going on. But yeah, we're gonna call it. And we're gonna call it a night. If you want to continue the discussion down in our Discord, we could definitely do that. But yeah, this is like, I'm about to go back to the drawing board on this one. Had to go back to the drawing board. What's up, Jose Rizzo? Yeah, this is crazy, man. But yeah, if you miss the actual video, if you miss what was going on, you can definitely go back and watch the VOD. We talked about some great stuff, did some benchmarks and stuff like that tonight. And yeah, if I get anything different on this Borderlands, I'll definitely let y'all know. But again, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.